San Francisco Pride is distancing itself from Twisted Sister's Dee Snider after the singer defended anti-trans tweets made by former Kiss singer Paul Stanley. This is a bit confusing, but let me start with Stanley's tweet, which was sent on Sunday. And in a nutshell, it criticizes parents who accept their children who are questioning their gender identities. So here's what happened with Snider. Snider saw this tweet, retweeted it, and added this. You know what? There was a time where I felt pretty too. Glad my parents didn't jump to any rash conclusions. Well said, Paul Stanley. And here's where Pride comes into this conversation. Pride had been set to announce Twisted Sister's song, We're Not Gonna Take It, as the official anthem of Pride 2023. Joining us now with the latest on this saga is Suzanne Ford, the executive director of SF Pride. Hi, Suzanne.
Good morning, Reggie.
So,
How are you?
Full disclosure here, you were ready to roll out with Dee Snider interviews with the media. It was under embargo, but in a few days you were going to announce this partnership with Dee Snider and with this song. So what was your reaction when you saw this tweet?
It made me sick. We were on the cusp of making this announcement. Dee Snider was going to appear on the main stage at SF Pride, and he was going to be in the parade as a celebrity grand marshal. And of course, we cannot stand by his statements. We have to stand up and say that was wrong, and we had to end our association with him.
How did this begin? Did Dee Snider approach you and Pride and offer the song?
Well, we'd been looking for a way to stand up to all this hate out in the country, the anti-trans legislation, the anti-queer legislation, and we were looking for a slogan. And our PR team, I said, this is what we need to say. And they said, well, why don't we just say we're not going to take it? And that started the process. And we did reach out to their people. And Dee was great. He called me and said, hey, you can use this song. That's what this song should stand for. And then, of course, he preempted that with his statements supporting Paul Stanley.
Have you talked to Dee since this tweet came out?
I did. I had a painful discussion with him yesterday. I think he realizes that he was wrong. He thought he was taking a moderate stance. When it comes to self-identification for trans people, there's no moderate stance. We need to believe our trans kids when they tell us about their gender.
Did this end in an apology from Dee, and did that have any impact on you?
Yes, he was truly sorry at the end. I think it pointed out to me, like, there's so much work to be done to reach people in the middle of the country and the middle of this issue so that they have the facts. He was ignorant of the situation. And I was able to share with him what it might be like for an 8-year-old trans girl in Kentucky that was afraid to tell her parents or her schoolmates about who she really was. And I think that did touch him.
So now we move forward. How?
Well, we got to put it behind us. The harm in the situation is people thinking that was a moderate stance or that was okay. And then also, we were going to use this as a platform to stand up to hate and to raise money for San Francisco Pride this year. So we're going to have to find a new route, and we will. We always do at San Francisco Pride, but we need support. If people want to go to the site, sfpride.org, and donate and support us. But we are going to stand up to this hate in this country against trans people, make no mistake.
And finally, did Dee indicate to you that he would be saying something publicly, not just to you in a private conversation, but on a social media platform or another media?
Yes, I expect that statement out at any time if he has not released it yet. Yes, he promised to do that.
Suzanne Ford, Executive Director of Pride, we appreciate you talking to us this morning.
Thank you, Reggie. Thanks for having us.